Good day everyone, my name is Erico Mdawa and I'm going to discuss the adverbial clause. So without further ado, let's start the discussion. So let's first define what is the definition of adverbial clause. An adverbial clause or an adverb clause is a group of words which plays the role of an adverb. Like all clauses, an adverbial clause will contain a subject and a verb. For short, the adverbial clause is contain a subject and a verb. So an adverbial clause is a kind of independent clause that contains a subject and a verb. It is independent because it can stand alone. So let's first discuss what is the category of the adverbial clause or the adverbs. So, all adverbs, including adverbial clauses, can usually be categorized as one of the following. First, we have here the 7 categories. First, we have adverb of time or adverbial clauses of time. Second, adverb of manner. Third, adverb of place. Fourth, adverb of reason. Fifth, adverb of comparison. Sixth, adverb of condition. And the last one is adverbs of concession. First, let's discuss the what is adverb clauses of time. An adverb clauses of time states when something happens or how often. An adverb of time often starts with one of the following subordinating conjunction, such as after, as long as soon as, before, since, until, when, or while. So I have here the list of subordinating conjunctions that contains in the adverbial clause of time. So we have here after, before, when, while, since, until, once, and whenever. So the following are the sentences or example sentences of adverbial clause of time. The purpose of or the role of the subordinating conjunction to the sentences is to separate the two clauses, which is the main clause or the can stand alone sentences or the independent clause and the adverbial clause. So adverbial clause is also called dependent clause or subordinate clause. It's dependent clause because it is a kind of sentences that cannot stand alone rather. So first, after she graduates, she will get a job. So the underlined word or the underlined words here are the adverbial clause. So here, as you can see, we have the comma because it indicates the ends of the adverbial clause. So the role of, as I said earlier, the role of the comma is to separate the two clauses, which is the main clause and the subordinate clause. So the main clause is can stand alone sentences. So we can transform these sentences. Sometimes we found the adverbial clause to the end of the sentences. For example, in the sentence number 1, after she graduates, we can transform that such as, like, for example, she will get a job. Then we will not put a comma and will continue after she graduates. So the adverbial clause will put on the last part of the sentences. Second, when I will leave before he comes. So the underlined words here, before he comes, is our adverbial clause. And as you can see, we found that on the last part of the sentence. We have, when I arrived, he was talking on the phone. So as we observe, the sentence here is have a comma because it indicates where the adverbial clause ends. Fourth, while I was walking home, it began to rain. Same with sentence number 3, we have the comma also, which indicates the end of the adverbial clause. And our adverbial clause here is while I was walking home. Fifth, I haven't seen him since he left this morning. So as you observed, we seen the adverbial clause at the end of the sentence. Sixth, we stayed there until we finished our work. Also, same with sentence number 5, we found the adverbial clause at the end of the sentence. Number 7, whenever I see her, I say hello. So that's all for the adverbial clauses of time. And second, we have the adverbial clause of manner. An adverb of manner states how something is done. An adverb of manner often starts with one of the following subordinating conjunctions, such as, like, how, and the way. And I have here the sentences containing the subordinating conjunctions and also the adverbial clause of manner. So first, I was never allowed to do things as I wanted to do them. So our adverbial clause is as I wanted to do them. Second, I wonder how I learned grammar ineffectively for almost 15 years. Lastly, we sometimes do not realize the way God helped us. So now let's move on to the adverb clauses of place or adverbial clauses of place. An adverbial place clause or adverbial place clause tells where the action described by the main verb takes place. An adverb of place often starts with a preposition, for example, in, on, near, or one of the following subordinating conjunctions, such as anywhere, everywhere, where, or wherever. So I have here the example of sentences containing adverbial clause of place. We found this following subordinating conjunction in these sentences, such as everywhere, where, and wherever. So first, young people have to go where they can find jobs. As you can see, we found the adverbial clause starts with the subordinating conjunction, which is the where they can find jobs. Second, everywhere we went, people. So as you observe, we have here the comma indicating the end of the adverbial clause. Last, she is always drunk wherever I meet her. So now let's proceed to the adverbial clauses of reason. So an adverb of reason offers a reason for the main idea. An adverb of reason often starts with one of the following subordinating conjunctions, such as since, as, because, and for. So the following are the example sentences that contains adverbial clause of reason. First, I couldn't come to your party because I was rather sick. So as we observe, it tells a reason because he can't come to the party because he or she is sick. The second, the car crashed because the driver was careless. So because the driver is careless, that is why the car is crashed. Third, since this is a library research, all resources are taken from libraries. So it telling us a reason. As this is the beginning of the football season, there are bound to be large crowds at the match. As women, we're not supposed to be novelists. She took the name George Eliot. The manager dismissed Mary, for she was very lazy. So, because Mary is very lazy, that is why the manager dismissed her. Let's move on to the adverb or adverbial clauses of condition. An adverb of condition states the condition for the main idea to come into effect. An adverb of condition or adverbial clause of condition is often starts with one of the following subordinating conjunctions, such as if, unless, only if, even if, and whether or not. So the following are the sentences that contains the adverbial clauses of condition. First, if it rains, we will not go out. So as we observe here, the underlined words is if it rains. So we put a comma in order to separate the two clauses, which is the main clause and the subordinate clause. The main clause here is we will not go out. So it is a main clause because it is a kind of sentences that can stand alone, and the adverbial clause is if it rains, or the dependent clause or the subordinate clause. It is a dependent clause because it is a kind of clause that cannot stand alone. Second, she will come if you invite her. Third, she will take this medicine whether she likes it or not. So as we can see, there is a forcing there that even she likes the medicine or not, she will take the medicine. Third, even if they lose by 5 goals, people will still love them. Last, unless you love me, I will commit suicide. Now let's move on to the adverb of concession. It is used to express ideas or actions that are not expected, or in short, it is contradictive with the fact. Adverbial of concession is starts with the following subordinating conjunctions, such as although, though, even though, even if, while, whereas, or no matter. For example, although he is small, he is very strong. Second, no matter how smart they are required to do the revision. Even though the weather was cold, I went swimming. So, in Britain, the hottest month of the year is July, whereas in Australia, it is usually the coldest. So that's end of my report, and thank you for going through with my discussion.